Hello and welcome to AFL Riverina TV. I'm your host Simon Anderson. Well, it's grand finals time in junior footy. Joining me in the studio to take a look at what's going to be a special weekend for the young players in the region is Shaun Bradley from the Wagga Swans under-15s coaching staff and Tommy Walker from the AFL Riverina. Guys, thanks for joining me. Obviously a exciting time for anyone involved in footy, finals time, but grand final days for juniors, very special. Shaun, how do you prepare the kids for this week? Obviously wanting them to enjoy the day, but obviously it's pretty important to keep a lid on all the excitement around the club.
Yeah, enjoyment's huge, Simon. The boys have put a lot of work in over the year, and it's the most important thing. You know, they've had the week off last week, so it's just to enjoy the whole preparation and the whole couple of weeks. You know, yeah, they all enjoy it. They work hard and they do everything right. So it's just about enjoyment's huge. If they don't enjoy it, mate, they won't perform at their best. I think, and just to relax, it's only just another game, and they might get another chance at playing another grand final. So just to make the most of the opportunity and have a good crack, mate. That's about it. Yeah.
Tommy, it's the culmination of a great season. Talk us through how the day's going to unfold and what you're looking forward to.
Well, at the start of the day, we'll have some Oz Kickers, Oz Kick Pro out on the field. The Oz Kick guys, led by Mark Eppert, we'll put on a bit of a gala day for them. The kids love it. They get there on grand final day. They get a huge amount of parents and grandparents come down and watch them. That will be a great way to start the day. First off, in the football, we have the under-14s, Wagga Swans versus Turvey Park. We have the under-12s, that's East Wagga versus Collin Gully, so a good mix of clubs during the day. Under-13s, we have a very good Coolman team against Wagga Swans. Wagga Swans represented again. They had 3 grades on the day. It's a fantastic effort. And of course, we have Shaun's under-15s starting about quarter to 3 against East Lakes. Netball as well on the day. Netball's been introduced the last couple of years in the Wagga District Juniors. It's been fantastic. The under-11s, we have East Wagga versus Coolman. Under-13s, we have the Rock versus the Wagga Swans, and under-15s, the Wagga Swans are represented again, and this time they're up against the Turvey Park.
Quite a few mentions of the Wagga Swans there, well represented, 2 teams in the 2 netball games and 3 football games. It's obviously a big day for the club.
Yeah, no, it's huge. A lot of work goes into the club. There's a lot of passionate people around the club. It's been set up over a long period of time now. It's just not this year. It's come to fruition. Like the committee over the previous years just put in a good work and got a good structure, and everyone, it's not work. They just seem to love the club, and they can't give enough. So, you know, we're lucky as coach and players. We get the rewards of all the committee that everyone puts in. So yeah, it's great, Simon.
Tommy, junior footy obviously so important. From an AFL Riverina point of view, what are the key areas of focus for junior footy?
Probably the game day environment. Obviously, I think, in my opinion, the coaches are the most important people at the club. The coaches got to give a great environment for the kids to want to come back. It's all about retention and giving them a good chance to enjoy the game and to develop as players in both football and netball. So it's all about that coach education and trying to get the kids the best possible experience playing the game.
Shaun, your boys taking on East Lakes. Which players from your side have been key on getting you this far in the competition, and who do you have to look out for from the opposition?
Key, Simon, it's a good one. Look, we probably don't rely on 2-1 much individually. We've got 20 young blokes that all just like to hop in and have a crack. We've got a couple of first-year players that have just worked diligently on their skills and their effort, and they just make up, you know. Instead of having any weaknesses, they turn their weaknesses into strength, and they just help the boys get over the line every week, mate. So, yeah, there's no real standout, it's just a team. 20 blokes that just do a really good job. And for Mango, I think they're pretty much the same, you know. They don't rely on too much individually, and they work together well as a group, so it's going to be a cracking grand final, and hopefully we get a good result.
Obviously, under-15s are a pretty, serious time for footy because they're about to take that step up into under-17s. What are the areas you focus on for coaching that age group, and how ready are your blokes to step up to that next level?
I think, ready-wise, they shouldn't have any trouble stepping up into the 17s. Just discipline's a big area, I think, for that age. Just with umpiring and discipline themselves in their training ethic and their work ethic and stuff like that, that's massive. Their skills, you know, that'll just come when they're disciplined to train and to work hard, and all that stuff will just fall into line. But, that's massive discipline, and the group I've got, that's probably the #1 attribute, Simon,
Tommy, from under-12s up, the footy's starting to get pretty serious. How heavily are these matches going to be contested?
Seriously contested. I think if you look at the under-12s, East Wagga, Collin Gully, there's nothing between them on grand final day. It's going to be a really even contest. The under-13s, it's a bit one-sided. That Coolman team, I don't think you'll find too many better junior football teams than the Coolman under-13s. The Swans are up against it, but you never know. Grand final day, the kids can come out and play with great spirit. The under-14s and under-15s games, well, the Wagga Swans under-14s team is pretty good, but Turvey Park can challenge. They might be able knock those boys off. And I think probably without a doubt the game of the day will probably Wagga Swans East Lakes. There's not much between the teams, and I think it will go right down to the wire. In regards to the netball, actually on the weekend we had 3 games. One went to extra time, and the other 2 were only separated by 1 or 2 points. So the evenness of the netball competition is there, and it should be an even contest all day over at the netball.
Shaun, what do you make of the standard and the depth of junior footy locally?
Yeah, what I've seen, I've only been involved for a couple of years, but I think it's improving. There's no doubt about that. Obviously, with the structure of having a separate age group for every year, it gives kids more opportunity to play more football, and that's the whole idea of it. It's not all about winning and being the best, but yeah, if they get more football, it keeps me interested, and that's it. No one likes sitting on the bench, no matter how good they are. So yeah, the more game time is better. And I think that's a massive positive. What's been introduced the last few years.
What areas would you like to see improved?
That's a different one, isn't it? Look, I just think.
Pretend Tommy's not here for a second.
Pretend Tommy's not here. I might get the sack if I give the right answers. Look, it's all pretty good. I think maybe just some more high-profile people to come to footy train. I think that's massive. The kids just look up to superstars. Obviously not going to get the high level, but just even good players around here from senior clubs. Wagga Swans are a standalone junior club. We're not aligned to a senior club. And I think I remember being a kid, you used to always look up to senior players and as a role model, and I think that's what's missing today. I reckon if we can get that link between the role models from the seniors to the juniors, I reckon for all clubs the flow and effect would be huge, mate, yeah.
Tommy, around the grounds, who are some of the names that we should be looking for in the next couple of years that are going to take that step into senior footy and stand out?
Well, there's a kid by the name of Jeremy Lucas at Northern Jets. He's been very impressive. He was a bottom major who played state football. Luke Cuthbert from East Wagga played state football. Brendan Myers. Weenie has Tom Anderson, who's an outstanding young junior player. He's only 14 years of age. So there is a lot of talent out there. It's just a matter of getting in those programs, Giants Academy programs and Rams, and developing their football. But certainly the talent's there. Hopefully in the next couple of years we'll start seeing these kids from Southwest and Wagga districts being drafted potentially in the next 2-3 years. Who knows?
Guys, thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy grand final weekend, and good luck to the Swans.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Simon.